Hey guys, I wanted to give you a little midweek pick me up lesson. So, I want to talk about the APA references and all that fun stuff. So, in Unit 2, we wrote supported paragraphs, which meant that we were to create a full APA document, even though the writing itself was only one paragraph. And in the middle of that paragraph, we were to integrate a quotation from the assigned article and include the in-text citation and the references page. And in fact, those were even provided for us in this particular case. So back in Unit 1, we have the APA resources in the resources folder, the APA materials in the resources folder that includes a template in Microsoft Word and all that fun stuff. So I really want to just kind of walk you through, like when you create your documents to be uploaded for the formal writing assignments, and we don't have one this week. Unit 3, we don't have one. Of course, you have a knowledge check to do instead. But this will be something that we'll use every time we have a formal writing assignment. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to have to kind of unshare here in a minute and reshare, but I want to show you how to get to the APA resources. So if you go back to unit number 1 and you click on the readings and resources, we have the folder, scroll down, using APA formatting and submitting your assignment. So this will walk you through how to set everything up and then how to submit those assignments through Blackboard. They need to be saved as actual documents, not just typed in. And most of you did that on the second week paragraph, but a couple of folks still were just kind of typing it in the box and hitting submit. You have to turn those writing assignments in as Word or PDF files. So again, the template is provided. So this time I'm going to open the template, which means I need to unshare for a second and reshare Word. And we're not looking at the Word document. Let me pull that forward. There it is. Okay, sorry. It was hiding behind the web browser. So, and I think I showed you guys this before, but this is the template for APA papers. It will have a title page. And even if it's only one paragraph, that's going to go on page 2. So you will create a title. In this case, let's just call this one, I'm going to use the example from last week. So supported paragraph. Your name goes on the next line. So Sally, student. You can use English since you're in an English class, or you can use whatever your major is. The course number and name, of course, is ENG 110 is fine. My name is Jackie Pierce. You can just use my last name. And then the due date, of course, for the assignment. I'm just going to use today's date. So we'll put 9 September 2021. Okay. So then we have the title gets repeated. Okay, so I would copy this. You don't have to copy it. You can just retype it. But I love to not retype if I can help it because I know I make typos all the time. I am human, hear me roar. And then this is where your paragraph will happen. Now, the cool thing about this template is it's already set up in paragraph form. So you'll notice it is double spaced, but the first line was indented. So down the road, when we type in a full essay, it's going to continue that indent for us, which is awesome because we need that on all the paragraphs. The other nice thing about using the template is the references page is already on its own page. Now, there is a weird thing that happens when you start typing, it moves it down. This really belongs at the top of this page. So I'm going to move it up and then recenter. There we go. So this will have the hanging indent, which you will use for all of your references entries. In the case of Gangiatano, that one was already provided for you. The only problem with it was that the hill, which was the name of the website in this case, or the name of the periodical, was not in italics. But other than that, you could just copy that directly from the assignment sheet and put it in here. Now, when you are doing your own research, which you will be for the rest of the assignments, it'll be up to you to create those APA citations. So I think I mentioned to you guys, one of my favorite websites for APA citation is called Scribbr.com, SCRIBBR.com. There's no E before the R there. You also have additional materials on APA formatting and documentation and all that stuff in your textbook, in your ebook. And of course, you can always reach out for additional help, but there's a lot of wonderful resources out there for how to create those citations. And then once you've created that references citation, you use that to determine what's going to be inside those in-text citations. So every time you quote or paraphrase information from your research, you are going to include both a references entry on the final page and an in-text citation. Now, 90% of the time, the things that are going to go inside those parentheses will be an author's last name, sometimes multiple authors, and a year. In APA, we use the year. So the sample one, in fact, let me go ahead and show you that one in Unit 2, because it was in the assignment sheet for the supported paragraph. Come on, computer. Let's do this. Here are the assignment. Here's the assignment guide. And here is the article that you read. This is not the citation. The citation is further down. If you look down here, it's even got the hanging indent. Now, this would need to be double spaced. That's the only real difference. And like I said, the hill, the name of the website or the publication, this should be in italics, but otherwise this is a correct citation to use. So when you cited your quote, you already had the setup of what was going to be in it. And that was in number 3 under the instructions. So it was the author's last name, not who you were quoting. If you were using a quote from Gangiatano's article, but it was somebody else speaking, you wouldn't change the name because Gangiatano is the one who wrote the article. 2020, which of course was the year on that particular article, and then P period with the paragraph number. So that's what it would look like. Now, to be honest, I don't really care if you use the paragraph numbers. And if you're dealing with things that are super long and the paragraphs are not numbered, you are not expected to count them. That was a real short article, so they encouraged you to use the paragraph number, and that's awesome. But you know, a lot of times your citation will literally just be the author and the year. Now, if there had not been an author, and of course some websites do not list an author, then we would have started with this title, the specific page title for what you're looking for. That would go before the date because that's what you were going to use to put it in alphabetical order. It's also what we would then use in the in-text citation. And we could shorten that to just debate on face or face mask. You don't have to use the full title if that's the case. But in this case, it wouldn't be true because of course we did have an author. There's great resources on APA format and documentation. One of the kind of industry standards is to use the Purdue website. The OWL stands for Online Writing Lab. There are some guides and things on there as well as from the materials from our own course. So if you need help with that, please reach out, let me know, and I will get you all the help you need. You can also, of course, utilize the tutoring through Post. If you want some one-on-one help and it's not during my office hours, you can utilize that assistance as well. So I hope everybody's having a great week, and I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. Everybody take care.